Welcome to this week's live reading, live Soulmate Twinflame reading. I hope you've had a good week. Just shuffling the cards now. So we are still in Mercury retrograde for at least the next week. So if you're still having a hard time and communication is not so great just yet, that is the reason why. So you've had a lot of strength in the past. And I feel like this is to do with the Divine Feminine. You've had a lot of strength in the past, and you've been holding back some of the things that you wanted to say. But recently, with the retrograde going on, this is definitely a time of taking care of old business, cleaning up old business, things like that, and kind of revisiting things to clear them out for good. This is like a clearing out for good. Twin flames in union are not going to come out of union at the end of this retrograde at all. I've heard this all day. This right now for twin flames is really just a time where you need to be cleansing and clearing and working and changing. And I've noticed that my voice has not been so great over this time, and Mercury is about communication. So communication isn't doing so great everywhere. It's kind of like there's an upgrade going on with communication everywhere for everybody. So right now, if you're clearing and cleansing all the stuff out, there's just, like I said in the reading last week, I remember saying that there was a lot of karma that needed to be cleared. And this week, it's still continuing with that theme. Things in relationships soon, as the Mercury retrograde goes, relationships and karmic situations and karmic energies that need to go are going now. Okay, they're going to be out of here. This is, like I said with the reading last week, that karmics are leaving for good. And this is true. This is now occurring as your king steps into his power. This is the divine masculine stepping into his power. Now, I realize these are karmic situations primarily. These are karmic situations primarily for the divine masculine, because the divine masculine has had a lot more energy spread out with other women or other feminines than the divine feminine. It seems to me the divine feminines in this stream have had. So he's coming into a place of just strength, of power, of being able to know who she is. He knows who she is now. And if this is a same-sex couple, the feminine energy is recognized by the masculine completely now. This is solidified. They know now. As a matter of fact, with this retrograde, whereas with retrogrades in the past, what would have happened is it would have created a lot of drama and trauma. And while it is clearing stuff out, this one is actually bringing a lot of twin flames into union and recognition, a lot of them. So this is a wave of recognition for a great deal of twin flames at the moment. Ones that may have already known they were twin flames, but it's as if there has been a great deal of communication come in that confirms it to the divine masculine. It's just a big confirmation. And it may make him a little bit want to just jump back a little bit. It won't make him leave altogether. Just kind of go, okay, let me try to reevaluate and sort myself out here. I'm kind of a little overwhelmed with the connection. So divine feminines, if your divine masculine is feeling a little bit overwhelmed with the connection, give him the break he needs. I mean, he might not say to you, because he wouldn't want to hurt your feelings, look, lady, look, feminine, I need a break. But you, as his divine feminine, we know how nurturing we are. You are going to be able to go, you know what, cool, I get it, I see it, it's fine, I've got you, I'm here holding space for you. Because I feel like the divine feminine kind of has been clearing out a lot of karma and a lot of stuff. And it's kind of starting to weigh heavy on the divine masculine. He's kind of going, all right, okay. Though he did that right before her, now she's doing it. And he is just, having a bit of a tougher time than normal, because this Mercury retrograde is really a doozy this time. Okay, so King of Cups, he's been very loving. Ladies. Aha, right. So what I see here is, seeing some stuff here. While the divine feminine was strong, the divine masculine was also offering a lot of love just recently. So there's been a lot of give and take on either side. And with these clearings that are going on right now, it is other women. It is. It is confirmed that it is other women. But not all of these women are to do with the divine masculine actually creating drama with these divine feminines from a past, because I feel like these are from a past divine feminines. The thing is, some of these are divine feminines that are around the divine feminine, his divine feminine, that are creating drama that isn't necessary. Okay, they're kind of just being gossips. And right now, ladies, divine feminine energy, be very careful of what you're hearing. Be careful of what you're taking in, because some people are doing this just to be nasty. All right. So not everything you hear right now is correct. If you hear something, try to find the root before you go off on your divine masculine. All right. That's what I have to say about that. You guys will be working together very soon, regardless of what's going on. The rumors will be cleared out. The rumors and the stuff that's being said, it will be cleared out. It will be cleared out pretty quickly, especially if you follow the advice of go to the root of what's going on before you jump to any conclusions. All right. So this will not be a lasting energy, and the retrograde is ending soon. There will be a shadow of the retrograde, but that will still be a lot less intense. It will be more like a regular retrograde for a little while, but it will move out quickly. The energies are going to get really settled after that and really nice. I see a lot of weddings. I see a lot of marriages. I see a lot of people coming into a lot of union. So hold on during this energy. Try to stay as calm as possible, because there's good things coming. And I don't see right now a whole lot of chaotic energy. One thing that I do see is that the fake divine feminines. Okay, now you know who your real divine feminine is. Masculines. You know who she is. You know who she is beyond a shadow of a doubt. Anyone that is the Eve mask, now I've talked about this before, any Eve mask is gone now. She's gone, and she's going to be seen for who she is. Okay. And you have seen divine masculine recently, who your divine feminine actually is. It was proven beyond a shadow of a doubt to you. And if there is anyone hanging around that is not in alignment with this, they're being pushed out. This is what this retrograde is really doing. It's pushing anybody out that's not in alignment with this particular energy anymore. There needs to be the divine masculine and feminine that belong to each other coming together in a really, really powerful way. And they need to be able to see each other, and all the drama and the trauma and the junk and the gunk need to be cleared out. So that's happening. And there's like this clear view. You know who she is. You are not going to be able to deny her. Okay. And if this isn't happening right now, whenever you come to this reading, that's what's going on for you. All right. And like I said, there is some serious unions going on right after this retrograde. When it's done, it's as if several divine masculines are going, I want that when this retrograde's done, I will do that, but I don't want to do it yet because this retrograde's been a doozy. So if you're kind of still waiting, understand the reason why is because of the Mercury retrograde still continuing to disrupt communication on almost every level. All right, try to communicate as best as you can with each other right now, because it is going to be go a lot smoother if you're just open and honest with each other. Sometimes I feel like drawing from the bottom of the deck. I don't know why, but we've got strength again. We have got the Ace of Swords, which means, like I said before, these people that are causing trauma and drama, that is not, oh, wow, this is really lining up perfect. Wow, this is lining up so perfect. Anyway, so I've got the Strength card twice, and this tells me this has been the divine masculine and the divine feminine working really well together and bringing strength to each other. Just recently, they've been really doing a good job of bringing that strength together. But right now, it's just the energy of them having to clear out busybodies. Really, busybodies is a good way to put it. People that are gossiping and people that are making trauma where there doesn't need to be any. And it's not, like I said, going to be a lasting energy. The divine masculine and the divine feminine are coming together. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. If that is your divine masculine and you are his divine feminine, that's it. That's all there is to it. There is going to be no influence outside of this union any longer that can affect it mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, magically. There's just nothing that's going to do it. That is done. The way that used to be is done. When that 333 portal opened up on the 3rd of March, that was it. That was done. That was energy that was finally cemented into the twin flame union. If they're your twin flame, like I said, the divine masculine is being shown over this week, has been being shown over this week, that tail end of this week, all of this week, that she is the one no matter what he does. And if he's trying to run from her, you know, that's just not going to do anything. Now, if you are a divine masculine and you have not, if you're saying that she's not the one, you're going to be shown that she's the one, even if you don't come forward yet. It may take you a couple months to be able to decide what you really want to do. But all of the Eve masks are gone. All of the Eves, and I would say Eves because Adam and Lilith were the first couple. Lilith was the first wife. And then she was demonized because she wouldn't do as Adam wanted her to. And then Eve was brought in, created from Adam. So that was created from his ego. And Lilith has come back. She came back last year, but now she's coming back in a big way saying, you know what? This is who I am, and Eve is gone. So his mask has been removed. All right. And all of the women that are a mask-like dwelling for him that are not his, this is for the 144,000. This is for soulmates. This is for everybody. The ones that are not the Lilith are being pushed out, and there's just nothing that can be done about that anymore. This is part of the, when the light was brought in, this is part of the template, and that's that. And like I said, there's going to be a lot of marriages and celebration right after this retrograde is done, because like I said, there was a lot of masculines waiting for this to be done before they, you know, did anything. And what's going to happen is that, like I said, the divine feminine has been really being recognized for who she truly is. This is this here. And that's why he comes, the divine masculine comes toward her, because he's like, holy cow, I just can't get enough of you. You are just wow. So you're going to be getting a lot of messages, divine feminine. If not yet, soon, within the next few months. Beautiful reading so far. I'm loving these energies, even though it's extremely chaotic and there's a lot to work through right now. It's still showing a lot of support on either end for the divine masculine and feminine. And if you're not feeling that in 3D, that is definitely happening in 5D. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Swords. This is that feeling of being tied down to these very heavy energies right now. If you are being faced with a lot of feelings right now that you don't understand, the best thing to do about them is confront them openly and honestly. Just, you know, ask yourself, what is this? What exactly are these energies, so that they can be healed and dealt with in the best possible manner. The more honest you are with yourself, the more honest you can be with others. All right, perfect. So brand new starts. Like I said, this is that marriage. Here is these women. Oh, let me go back here. So the strength for each person really supporting each other in the union is here, as well as, you know, the people that in present are trying to cause trauma and drama that's not necessary. They're just, again, that's being pushed out. It's just, I've got too many cards confirming, nah, no, not going to happen. Okay, so with you two working together, you need to understand that right now, any celebrations that you want to have, any kind of plans that you want to make long term, do that after the retrograde. All right, that's almost done. That will be done very soon. Do that right after the retrograde, or right as it's ending, so that you're able to do it and it stays fluid, because this, like I said, is a very intense one. And then all of the Eve masks being revealed reveals the Queen of Swords, reveals the Lilith, reveals her for who she is. She's already being done. And it's just going to continue more and more and more. And then, like I said, with these marriages right after the retrograde, there's all kinds of new beginnings for everybody going on that is in a love relationship. Manifestations for twin flames toward each other are just, you're manifesting like wildfire together. Soulmates are getting more powerful with each other as well. And you're also manifesting some good stuff. I feel like there's a lot of happy, joyful news that's coming within this next week. New beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. I just really felt compelled to pull a card. So that is really quite indicative of what we just said. And that card ended up on top too. And then the new beginning here with all the strength and support between each other. Right now, oh boy, this is so interesting. Healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. Now, this is with the people that are trying to cause trauma and drama and a little bit of gossip. Imagine yourself being healed, you and your beloved, so that they don't get too far in and then it's quickly dissipated. And we've got the twin flame card for here. As we were talking about the twin flames working together and coming together and needing just right now to hold off on things until the retrograde is over, and him recognizing the feminine for who she is, twin flame, your passionate nights, freedom. And now with the Eve mask being removed and the Eves that are not supposed to be there being removed, we've got freedom. There's nothing stopping you. Your path is clear if you want it to be. So this is perfect. And then you need to be careful with this new beginning. Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So be careful of what you're reflecting to each other, is basically what this is saying. And try to live as harmoniously as possible with each other's loving energies. Focus on service, blessings in disguise. Yes, there's going to be a lot of blessings in disguise right now, just as there was last week. That's what this Mercury retrograde is really about, a great deal of blessings in disguise. The divine masculine is really looking to make a deeper commitment to his feminine now that he realizes who she is. Focus on service. Your soul desire only, your soul desires only to be to joyful service and swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all you do. Okay, blessing in disguise. It was upside down, so let's pay extra special attention to it. And that is for everything going on. Guys, this is going to be a fantastic week. What appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayers. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayers in the best way. If you're feeling a lot of fear right now with this retrograde, understand that's coming from you, not your intuition. Okay? Be very patient with yourself right now. Be very loving with yourself right now. You have got this. You're just going through a really hard time right now because of the retrograde, because of things that need a lot of healing. Your divine masculine, divine feminine is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He loves you dearly and deeply. Your union will not break down. It is your fear of loss that is causing this. And if this is you, divine masculine, doing this, understand that's the same thing. It's your fear of loss. You guys have each other's back. You guys are together the rest of your life. If you're in union now, you're going to be together the rest of your life. If you're not in union, that is coming. Understand that this is not like it used to be. We are coming back to a place of center. We are coming back to a place of complete oneness with each other. If there is a part in your body that feels really connected, like my right leg, ankle does, right above it, feels really connected to my divine counterpart. And that's, I want to explain this. I'm really compelled to say this. The part of you that feels really connected to your divine is the part where, when you separated, that is where the wound of separation ended. That's the last part of you that separated. So, fresh air, For right now, if it's getting too much, you guys are having a hard time, he needs to back off a little, like I said, and that's okay. Give him the time and space he needs. Get some fresh air. Okay, get out and do something to focus on something else. I know how hard that can be, but try to get some fresh air. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother or nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. So this week can get a little turbulent, but I see it's going to be really positive and powerful. And I think that all of the divine feminines are actually going to start coming into a union with their divine counterparts even more than they think. It's a blessing in disguise, everything that's going on. Allow yourself to feel your feelings and allow yourself to go with the flow right now. Research before you make any decisions. Don't bring unnecessary stress into this Mercury retrograde right now. Much love, bright blessings. I'll see you again, and thank you for joining me.